Over the last 6 years, the BJP has been losing allies across the country. Over the weekend, the Shiromani Akali Dal, its oldest ally, left the alliance over the farm bill. They claim that the farm bill is anti-farmer, and remember, it's become a big issue in Punjab. Last year, the BJP lost its original Hindutva ally, Shiv Sena, which went and tied up with the NCP and Congress to form the government in Maharashtra. And now in Bihar, you have the LJP, which wants to use the elections to carve an independent identity in a way for itself and perhaps put pressure on the Nitish Kumar government in particular. What does it all mean? The big question, is the NDA over? Do we now really only have a BJP government at the center? To answer that question, I'm joined by senior Akali leader, its leader in the Rajya Sabha, Naresh Gujral joins me. Appreciate your joining us, Mr. Gujral. Shiv Sena last year, Akalis this year, possibly Chirag Paswan in a few days. Does the NDA exist at all? Is this only a BJP-led government, a Narendra Modi-led BJP government? Do the allies feel they've been treated unfairly?
Rajdeep, quite frankly, last 6 years, NDA has really existed only on paper. We would hardly ever meet. And whenever we did meet, no substantive issues were ever discussed. I raised this quite a few times earlier on, even in the media, but there was hardly any response.
So you are giving us an important news point. You are saying the NDA has for the last 6 years existed only on paper. I want to understand, is that according to you the oldest ally of the party, the big difference between the Vajpayee years of the NDA and the Modi years where the BJP is much more assertive and less caring about the allies?
There's a huge difference, and I have said it publicly time and again, that what was required was a Vajpayee touch. That was a rainbow coalition, but even the smallest of the partners was given due respect. Their views were taken into account. Now, for example, I took it up many times that there is not one Sikh governor in the country today. There is not one Sikh vice chancellor of a central university. Even in the minority commission, eventually, for years they did not have a Sikh, and when they did appoint a Sikh, we were not consulted. He came through the Rashtriya Sikh Sangat. So these were issues which we were bringing up time and again, but no, there was no hearing given to us.
Now, are you telling me, Mr. Gujral, today that the Akali Dal was not treated with respect in the last 6 years, the respect that you claim you had during the Vajpayee regime, the so-called Vajpayee touch? Prakash Singh Badal could dial Vajpayee ji and Advani ji anytime. Is that what you are saying? That Narendra Modi, and I'm asking you specifically, is unable to follow the coalition dharma like Mr. Vajpayee did?
Unfortunately, that is true. And it is not that we were not treated with respect. No partner of NDA was treated with respect. Whether it was Shiv Sena, don't forget Shiv Sena and Akali Dal are the oldest allies of NDA. In fact, we were the founders of NDA. But thereafter also, you saw JDU come in, JDU walk out, Mr. Paswan, all these people who have come in, many have left also and then come back again. We too have been the only two steadfast partners. And Akali Dal was the only party which never had any conditions. We always supported them unconditionally, and even Mr. Badal, senior Mr. Badal, has said it so many times on record that our support is unconditional. Yet, despite that unconditional support, I'm sorry, no accommodation was granted to us.
You know, the flip side, of course, Naresh Gujral, is that the BJP today will turn around and say, Narendra Modi is the vote catcher. All of you need Narendra Modi ji for your votes. Parties like the Akali Dal and Shiv Sena have lost credibility, and therefore it is the Modi factor. You need the NDA, you need the BJP, you need Mr. Modi to fight elections.
Well, the coming elections will show who stands where. We are a 100-year-old political party. We've been in government several times. Mr. Badal has been Chief Minister of Punjab 5 times. If today they feel that we are irrelevant and they are relevant, I guess in 2022, when state elections take place, we will know who's right.
Why has Prakash Singh Badal, the senior most leader in a way in the country, not picked up the phone, spoken to Narendra Modi? Surely a veteran leader like Mr. Badal could have carried more weight. Could he not have solved this issue with Mr. Modi rather than the bickering that we've seen in the last few weeks?
Well, I think in a situation like this, the onus lies on the government, not on Mr. Badal. We were the aggrieved party. We are a party of the peasants. We are a party of the agriculturists. We have been pointing out time and again that this will not go down well with the agriculturists. But if they didn't want to hear us, or if they didn't want to pay any heed to what we were saying, you can see what is happening in the streets of Punjab today.
See the Akali Dal, Mr. Gujral, returning to the NDA in the next few months ahead of the 2022 Assembly election in Punjab. Is this some game of brinkmanship? Will the two allies eventually come together? No permanent friends, no permanent enemies, just permanent interests?
Rajdeep, I don't think so. Basically, you must understand that people in Punjab are very angry, and especially the peasantry. And I think what is missing here is the Arun Jaitley factor. He was the only BJP leader who had read the history of Punjab, who understood the ethos of Punjab, who understood the culture of Punjab. I think today they do not have another leader who understands all this. And unless you understand these factors, you cannot understand how the people of Punjab feel today. And don't forget, for centuries, the peasantry in Punjab, they fight when they feel that there is injustice or oppression. And that is exactly the feeling they have today.
You know, it's interesting you're saying this, but the Shiv Sena last year told us that they are missing Pramod Mahajan as a cementing factor. Today you are saying Akali Dal is missing Arun Jaitley. Are you saying the BJP today has a shortage of leaders who can build and retain alliances?
I think two things. Nobody is really empowered in the BJP to deal with the allies. We all get lip service, but unlike an Arun Jaitley who could take decisions, who could take our grievances right to the top, today that link is missing, number one. Number two, I think, like I said earlier, Arun Jaitley was a Punjabi. He understood the problems of Punjab. He understood how people in Punjab feel about different issues. He was very mindful of the fact that the reason why we went into this coalition was to ensure communal harmony in Punjab. And I must say, Mr. Badal and Mr. Vajpayee getting together at that stage, you would remember post Mrs. Gandhi, the entire harmony of Punjab had been disturbed. And this has helped. For 30 odd years, we have communal harmony back in Punjab, and I do hope steps would be taken so that this harmony does not get affected in any way.
Naresh Gujral, I appreciate your joining us because you've given us a sense of why you believe the coalition dharma no longer works at the moment at the center. But remember, the BJP at the moment is a majority party, unlike the Vajpayee years. Naresh Gujral speaking to me a short while ago on exactly.
Hello everyone, this is Rahul Kamal here. Hope you enjoyed this video. For the latest news and analysis, like and subscribe the India Today YouTube channel, and don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated.